This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q1043.
All right, welcome back. Jonathan Clark in the studio with one of my favorite bands. They are Arkells, and this is the 2018. When was the last time you guys were here? Was it a couple years ago or something like that?
Yeah.
They are multiple Juno Award winners, and their new album here, we'll hold it up, Rally Cry. And they got gigs coming up, too. Tomorrow night, Asbury Lanes and Asbury Park. Do I have that correct?
You got it.
Okay, so then you're off to Europe and the UK for some shows. All the tour dates at arkellsmusic.com. Let's get back to Asbury Lanes because that place reopened. Did you hear about this?
We've heard, yeah, it was an old bowling alley. Now that someone figured it out.
And you know who opened it, right? Reopened it, I should say.
Don't say Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen this summer with Portugal the Man.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. And it was he got up and jammed. He played with everybody.
Oh, wow.
But Asbury is going through this sort of like renewal sort of thing. And,
Sure.
Danny Clinch, the photographer, lives down there.
Yeah.
They got a See Here Now festival in September where everybody plays now. So that should be a good gig for you guys.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, we love our Springsteen. We've covered our fair share of Springsteen. So.
And the last time you were here, I think Private School.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Girls, Private School Boys.
Yeah. That's right.
I love that song, man.
Thanks.
So good. And I think I saw you guys play at the PlayStation Theater.
Yeah.
Around then in Times Square.
I think that's probably when we were through, yeah.
Yeah. And then I remember you just like definitely jumping out into the audience and, body surfing, or whatever you were doing. You were dancing with a lot of people.
I think we were opening that tour, and when you're opening, you got to work extra hard for it.
Yes,
and
you do.
And a lot of people don't even want to see the opening band, so it's our mission to slap people around a little bit.
Why not? It makes it interesting,
and
right?
it usually tends to work. So
yeah. So you guys are here in New York City. You saw a particular show last night at Madison Square Garden. Why don't you tell us who you saw and tell us about it?
We got hooked up. We saw the Elton John.
Sir Elton John.
Yeah, I guess he goes by Sir.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah?
We could see his hands going away. And
really?
It's hard to tell over the radio, but Max is merched out.
Yeah. We're on Facebook Live right now.
He maxed out the possible merch.
Yeah, I got the jacket.
There's also a shirt that goes with the jacket
that
I'm not currently wearing.
I didn't wear that one.
So you're like the merch person's like best friend, basically. So, you just go over there and just like, give me everything. Like,
all right, well, here's the story, is that the New York Rangers have been using our song Relentless as part of their campaign this season. So it was just very cool. And we've made some pals there. So our friend John offered us these amazing tickets to the show. And we had an off day here in New York. So it was sort of like a family outing where we all got to go together. We were all sitting. And, and then I was just, it's like, when you get something like for free and you're like, okay, I'm making $250 right now. I need to spend that money at the merch.
Course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my like economic
rationalization.
Justification. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I gotta be, this jacket is only $70. Like, and $70 for like a merch jacket at a show.
Yeah, they're usually like $200.
That's like a heavy jacket.
That's like a real jacket, like $200, like $70.
Embroidered E.
It's kind of like the satin, like almost 70s kind of vibe.
Yeah, it's got
almost.
A cool thing on the back.
Yeah.
Like,
there you go.
Oh, dude.
Right.
That's really nice.
So it's like, I'm making money tonight.
Yeah.
That was my rationalization.
Okay, so are you Canadians fans? You can't be Rangers fans.
No, I mean the Maple Leafs would be our.
Oh, it's
our
Maple
home
Leafs.
team.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
We have to be. They gave us actually a New York Rangers Arkells jersey when we went by the office at MSG.
Sweet,
which is very cool.
That jersey was probably more expensive than that jacket.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah,
way more expensive. But yeah, we have to be a little cautious about bringing that jersey home with us.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
The locals might be upset.
Yeah.
Maple Leafs same division or no? I can't remember.
Yeah, they are.
They are. Yeah.
That's
what I thought.
Yeah.
Arkells are with us. The new album is Rally Cry. I was trolling you on Facebook or whatever it was. I wasn't stalking you. I was trolling you. And I saw a post which I found really interesting. I guess this took place at a gig in North Carolina recently. A little girl got on stage and started singing with you. Did she know the words to that song?
She was singing along to every song, so I was like, just get on it. It's from the Springsteen playbook, and we were just talking about Springsteen, but he's good at like,
or the Foo Fighters,
or
whatever.
The Foo Fighters. Yeah. So she came up and nailed it. It was awesome.
That's so great.
A lot of charisma. I find the Southerners, it's like we spent some time in Texas and Georgia and North Carolina. They're so effortless. They're just like so easygoing. She came up and nailed it.
Is that something you try and do every show, or just when it seems right?
When it seems right.
Yeah.
We do have a bit though where we have someone come up and play guitar with us during one of the songs. It's very simple, like first position chords: D, G, E minor.
Yeah. That's all you need, man. Just ask the Ramones.
That's all you need, and that's always an interesting part of the show because it really varies. Mike, you can.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you get someone coming up and they're, they have the D, but then like the G, you could tell is harder, and then like E minor, they're like, no way. And then sometimes there's a guy who comes up and you're just like, yeah, D, E minor. He's like, yeah, I got it, cool. And then he like just like will rip a solo at the end, just like the craziest. And I was like, oh,
that's amazing when that happens. I mean, I've seen a lot of videos where like bands people bring on stage, and generally most of them can sort of get through something. Yeah. But when then the virtuoso gets up there, that's amazing and so much fun, right?
It's really fun too because usually they're just like the most unassuming people. Like they kind of just are like just wearing like they're like Nike trainers and just like
they got a regular job and
they don't see you just like don't expect them to be able to just rip on an electric guitar, and they get up there and it's like a big moment, and you can tell they're having so much fun. So it's great.
And then also the audience like loses their mind too.
Like, completely.
They like, and then after the show, like, is that guy a plant? Like, did you plant him there? I'm like, no, man, it's just.
It's legit.
Yeah, makes me feel a little bit insecure. I'm always like, I gotta keep up with these.
Like Steve Vai is gonna get up there and blow.
These rogue shredders just coming to our shows. Yeah,
exactly. So the album just came out. You guys are on tour. You're playing all these new songs. Must be nice to get out there now and play these new songs, right? I mean, this is album number 5, I think, right? It's not like you had a shortage of material, but it's nice to have a bunch of new songs to play, right?
It's cool for a few reasons. I think it re-energizes us because it kind of gives us a new sense of purpose when we're sound checking every day. We're like, okay, let's figure out like what the transitions are going to be between songs, and let's really get this stuff tight. And I feel like the culture also just kind of moves a little faster these days. And even though rock bands have traditionally lived in this paradigm where you put out a record every couple of years, you look around at other genres and like they're working pretty quickly. And I feel like the music culture likes to consume music a little faster than ever before. So it's like, it's like if we have songs that we're excited about, let's go record them and put them out. And
a lot of bands are just like releasing singles. Every 3 months a new single or something like that. Like Muse did that, I think, this year. They're coming out with a full album, but they put out like 4 singles already.
Yeah, so you can kind of think about things differently. But actually, we did something kind of fun last night. So we had this day off in New York yesterday before, and we knew we were going to the Elton show. So we asked our label, we asked Sarah, we said, is there anywhere cool with like a piano bar that we could just like announce a quick little pop-up show? And there's a room right around the corner from Madison Square Garden called Sid Gold's Request Room. Have you ever heard of this place?
I think I have,
It's a newer spot, but it looks like it's from like the 1920s.
Like classic piano bar situation?
Classic.
Oh, so it's actually new.
Yeah, it's new. I think that they must have turned it over or something. But Sid Gold's, like, what a cool name.
Yeah.
And we just like tweeted out like, come down, 5:30. We're going to be doing some happy hour tunes. And the room was packed, and we just sang Arkells songs, and then we did a couple covers at the end.
Oh, that's great.
But Tony, tell them about the Grand.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was a Baldwin.
Really? 12 foot, 9 foot?
It was a little shorter. I think it might have been.
Oh, yeah, it's got to fit in the room, I guess. Yeah.
But it was great, and it's just you don't see that a lot, like in Toronto. Like there's a couple of cool piano bars, but like it's just so awesome to see it done right.
Yeah,
and obviously in New York City, it's gonna be done right.
The bar like kind of wraps around the shape of the piano and everything.
Cool.
It was rad.
Yeah, if you go to our Instagram, like there's a good video of like a sweet sing along, and it was just like we're the kind of band that can kind of operate pretty easily in anywhere. It's like we don't need like a lot of setup time, so it's like a couple acoustic guitars. Tim was drumming on a guitar case. Tony was playing the piano. I was just sort of serenading people. It was like an awesome time.
So what time did you go there, and what time was the post before that?
Oh, so yeah, we posted at like midday, I think, and then we just had a bunch of people show up, and it was very casual. It was fun. And then we were like, all right, we got to go to Elton John. See you later.
You guys played the legendary 930 Club earlier this week, I believe, in D.C. Now was that the night of the midterms or the day after?
Day before.
Oh, day before. So that would have been Monday, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So this is what I found out from you guys. I did not know this. The 930 Club lets bands do their laundry at the venue.
The 930 Club does it right. Like,
that is amazing.
Yeah. They I feel like the 930 Club has like it's sort of like the standard for like club excellence in America. Like they have a laundry facility. They bake you cupcakes when you arrive. There's a great menu that you can order from.
Yeah. And it's like a great sounding room. It's great for people watching the show, which honestly, for a band, from a band's perspective, that makes the show so special. The fact that they take care in making it great for the audience.
Yeah,
so much more fun for us, you know.
It's in a great area of town. Also, another little trick that I don't know a lot of people know this about the 930 Club, but the stage can actually move forward. If it's a smaller crowd, they can make it the whole venue feel more intimate by moving the stage a little closer onto the floor.
Wow.
And so, I don't know, that's just like kind of a nice...
Where's the Anthem in relation to 930?
I don't know.
Like...
I've never been to Anthem. I know it's a new one.
Yeah, it's a new one.
But
yeah.
I've heard that's a great venue too. But no, I don't know where it is. It's 930 Club's in the U Street area. Which
Right.
Is old, yeah.
Arkells are with us, the new album, Rally Cry. You guys are from Canada. You have a song on the new album, though, called American Screams. And I know you guys spend a lot of time in the States on tour doing promo, but observing from afar when you're in Canada or other parts, when you look at America across the border and you kind of see this reality show going on the past couple of years, what do you guys think about what's going on here?
It provides a lot of songwriting material, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Because I think the whole world is now sort of subject to what's happening here. I mean, we've always been curious about what's happening in America, and we spend a lot of time here, but just the style of the just political conversation that's happening here, it really has been pretty invasive. But I know, we're on Twitter all the time. We're always, seeing the latest crazy thing Trump has said, and that song "American Screams" is about the hysterical nature of the dialogue between the different parts of the political spectrum, and it kind of touches a little bit on gun violence. And yeah, I don't know. I think as observers of the world and our community, it's like it has informed a lot of our.
Well, there are a lot of people screaming at each other.
That's
pretty much
it.
Every day.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Arkells are with us. They brought some instruments. You want to play a live song for us?
Yeah, we're going to play a tune. It's the first kind of proper single. It's called Relentless. And for us, it's like we're always trying to think about songwriting in different ways and be motivated by different artists. And so there's this, my dad showed me this South African artist named Chico. And he's like, the song's amazing. Check it out. And I was like, oh, this song is really cool. And I kind of started just singing over it. And that provided the sample for this song, Relentless. So what you hear on the keyboard is Chico from South Africa. Just a kid from the neighborhood, where our kids from a neighborhood. Take me back to 96. I fall asleep with the radio on, turn my pillow to the fresh side. Fall asleep, oh sleepy eye. I don't dream big, just the right size. Modesty comes from my mom's side. You ever heard of a soft touch? You ever heard of a finger roll? Little sun, little raindrop. And you watch this thing grow, follow me like a firefly. At midnight in mid-July, mixing blood, sweat, and tears of joy. That's what I call a rally cry. Relentless, like a dog on a bone. We got gas in the tank to go on out. Gas in the tank to go on out. Relentless, we don't walk alone. Relentless, it's time to get to work now. Let's get going. Woo! I was hopeless, I was restless on the spinning wheel of fate. Met a man with a tattoo in the shape of his home state. Said the past is complicated, it's both mourn and celebrated. Take a minute to get fascinated, right here, right now, when you're liberated. Relentless, like a dog on a bone. We got gas in the tank to go on now. Gas in the tank to go on now. Relentless, we don't walk alone. Relentless, it's time to get to work now. Let's get going. Woo! You call my name from the front porch, and I come running home to you. You call my name, and I'll keep running, 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 running on home to you. Just a kid from the neighborhood, where our kids from a neighborhood. take me back to 96. I fell asleep with the radio on. I'll be ready come the daylight. I woke up saying it's about time. Relentless, like a dog on a bone. We got gas in the tank to go on now. Gas in the tank to go on now. Relentless, we don't walk alone. Relentless, it's time to get to work now. Let's get going. Relentless, like a dog on a bone. We got gas in the tank to go on now. Gas in the tank to go on now. Relentless, we don't walk alone. Relentless, yeah. It's time to get to work now. Let's get going. Woo!
There they are. That is Arkells with Relentless off the new album Rally Cry here on Q104.3's Out of the Box. They are playing tomorrow night at Asbury Lanes in Asbury Park, then off to Europe and the UK for some shows. All the tour dates are arkellsmusic.com. Max, Mike, Anthony, thank you guys so much. That was really good.
Oh, thanks.
And
You got that Elton John post-morning
frog in your throat,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, it's all good though, man.
Yeah, I was singing Tiny Dancer a little too hard last night.
The movie Almost Famous, right? Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, John.
You got
Appreciate
it.
This is Out of the Box with your host, Jonathan Clark. Out of the Box, Sunday nights at 9 on Q104.3.